Jade Cargill haters, prepare your heart, soul, and mind, because I got some news that you ain't gonna like at all. In this video, we're gonna talk about Jade Cargill, megastar in WWE. A lot of people, they don't like it. I don't get it. I really don't. It is kind of funny to see people lose their minds on social media and in the comments on my videos. But Jade Cargill is a megastar, and WWE knows it, she knows it, and they are off to the races with Jade Cargill. I absolutely love what they've been able to do with her. After jumping ship from AEW to WWE, late 2023, they made her signing a big deal, right? She did the media rounds, she spoke to the media, talked about her decision, something in which I've covered in depth here on the channel. And then she went to the Performance Center and trained for a while. Then she made her in-ring debut at the Royal Rumble, signed with SmackDown, teamed up with Bianca Belair and Naomi to go over Damage Control's Kairi Sane, Asuka, and Dakota Kai at WrestleMania 40, and then is working squash matches, and then is being paired with Bianca Belair. It's truly remarkable to see what Jade Cargill has done in her short time in WWE. In fact, I think we're building towards a Bianca Belair Jade Cargill tag team title run. Who's down with me? But if you look at what she's done in AEW to WWE, oh, how she has come so far. Think about it like this. She was introduced to wrestling fans as a big deal going all the way back to her AEW debut. She's always been treated as a big star. Why is that? Oh, well, that's very easy. It's because she is. She looks different in a good way. She sets herself apart physically. She sets herself apart what she does in the ring, and she sets herself apart with her entrance and her charisma, right? You can't teach charisma. You can get reps in the ring. You can't teach charisma. She signed with AEW over WWE. I've talked about that in the past because of the schedule and everything like that. And since her AEW debut, in which she was teaming with Shaq against Cody Rhodes and later Red Velvet in her first AEW match, it is remarkable to see where she has come. Because unlike a lot of people, she knows where she's at. And she, more importantly, she knows where she's going in the sense of she is a megastar. Everything she does is done for a reason, whether it is the entrance and the way that she presents herself, to the way that she speaks and what she says on the mic, to literally every move in the ring is meant for a reason. And not a lot of people have that, right? And so, as wrestling fans, we've seen her progression and her getting better week in, week out, match in, match out, from AEW in 2020 to now in WWE in the year 2024. And this is actually something that Jade Cargill had to say, because in a recent interview with Evan T. Mack, she was asked about her progression and having more eyes on her than ever by being in WWE. She said, "It feels great. What I want everybody to understand is when you've seen my first match ever, you've literally seen me grow. Who gets to see that? That was my match. That was my first match ever. That was with Shaq and Cody. Who gives that? So I think everyone should give me grace and be understanding that you were literally watching me go from an infant to a superstar. No one gets that. People go to the Performance Center or whatever, and they grind on NXT for years in the indies. Like, be thankful that you're getting to see my progression. You can say, I've seen her first match. Like, oh my gosh, I look at her progression and I look at what she's done. It's been great. Like, I can see my improvement that I've done. I can see how I'm handling things way better, and just the veterans in the locker room as far as AEW and WWE who came to me and given great sound advice to succeed in this business. Everybody wants to see me succeed in this business, and you best believe I am, end quote. What a statement. What a freaking statement. Like, I've seen certain people in the comments be like, what are you talking about with this haters? I don't see these. And it's like, no. It's very obvious, right? You ain't got to look far. You ain't got to look far, y'all. Just open up Twitter, open up social, right? A few bullet points here. She's spot on. And that was kind of my preamble of like, we've literally seen her grow up in front of our eyes. It is remarkable to see what she's been able to do and how she's been able to get better. And she's going to get better. Like, everyone's like, well, she's not a very good wrestler. And it's like, dude, she's been wrestling for 4 years. Look at what she's been able to do thus far. You don't think in another 4 years that she's going to be even better? Like, she's going to be outstanding. The people forget that The Rock was only in wrestling for a few short years. Look at what he did. You don't need to necessarily be in wrestling for 20 plus years to be considered a great wrestler or one of the greats, all right? Or a game changer or a needle mover. It's like, no. You either you got it or you don't. And whatever creative ends up doing with you is that. But a lot of it, the success of pro wrestling, the success of pro wrestlers is about 85% of what they can do. Can you work? Yeah. Can you wrestle? Yes. Very good. Can you speak? Can you get a point across in a promo? Yep. Awesome. You're going to succeed. Now, how far you can succeed depends on booking. It contends and depends. Hey, I'm rhyming. On how far you can take whatever you have. If you're a good wrestler, you're probably going to be in a mid-card, area. You're a good promo, mid-card. If you're a great promo, okay, now we're talking main event. Okay, now we're talking headliner, right? It just depends on this. And so we've been able to see this. The fact that she acknowledges, I love how she's just straight up and she just says what's on her mind. She thinks she's great, so she's going to tell you. Oh, you don't think so? Well, that's fine. But she does, and a lot of other people do as well, right? She's a strong believer in herself, and you have to respect that from Jade Cargill. I know I certainly do, and it's just, it makes you want to be a bigger fan of her. And I'm very curious to see how long she sticks around WWE, because it's been reported, and she's talked about how she does have aspirations to go to Hollywood, right? And I think it depends on how much success that she can achieve in WWE and how long it takes. And she does have a daughter, and so that plays a factor in it, because she's going to be away from her daughter for more time than ever, right? Like, that's a major adjustment for a mother, for a daughter, for a family, right? Let me know down in the comments area below, what do you think of Jade Cargill's comments, and I will see y'all in the next video.